Approximately 25% of men who experience any hair loss will start losing their hair at age 21, and 66% of men age 35 will experience some degree of the hair loss. It's important to highlight this statistic because many people, especially men between age of 20 and 30, when they start noticing the hair loss, they start panicking. But actually, is it that bad? As you can guess, we're going to talk about balding and how it can affect your life. I also gonna share my own experience how balding drastically did change my own life. So if you are new to the channel, hello, my name is Peter. I'm just the guy who trying to speak English. And we mainly talk about how we can make our life easier. Let's dive into the balding topic. So you might ask yourself a question. What had happened to me that I start losing hair? But that's the wrong question. The correct question would be, why am I not growing new hair? Because that's the correct sequence that's happening to us. It's not like we at some specific point in life we start losing hair. We're losing hair through our adolescence, our adulthood. We're losing between 50 to 100 hair a day. But we're constantly growing new hair. That's why it isn't noticeable that we're actually getting bald. And if you are one of these unlucky people who start losing more hair than growing new ones, that might be a turning point in your life, especially if you struggle with confidence and low self-esteem. For me, that was my turning point in life, I would say, because I'm a person who chronically struggle with low confidence and low self-esteem. Although I'm doing these videos on YouTube and people might think, oh, you are so confident because you're talking to the camera, and people might see that. I'm not. I'm definitely not. So when I did start losing hair, I had so much question in my head when I start noticing that. You know, people are scared of not actually losing hair. We are scared of losing image. It's not about the hair. We don't care about hair, but we care about what people might say, how we're going to look like, how far it's gonna go, how much hair we're gonna lose. Are we going to lose all hair, maybe? Will I look very old without hair or with a missing patch of hair? All this mysterious question led to one very important question. Should I actually leave the missing patch on the top of my head? Or should I shave my head completely and decide to just stay bald? So now I had this dilemma in my head. And you know what's funny? You know the red car theory? So like when someone tell you for every single red car on the road you gonna notice, they're gonna give you like 50 quid. When I had this question in my head, should I shave my head? Then I start noticing there's a lot of people with shaved head. And funny part is I was trying to figure out if they are happy with this hairstyle. But at some point I decided to, even if I gonna shave my head and I won't like it, I can grow back my hair in probably like 2 weeks. And I still gonna have a missing patch on the top. So what is the point? I can't do nothing about that. There's no point to cry over the spilled milk. So why not? Let's try, let's shave my head and we will see how I gonna feel. And I have to be honest with you. The first couple of days were kind of weird. But after a while, I realized it's not as bad. Even being bald have kind of benefits. Give me better hairstyle that need less maintaining than being bald. Give me hairstyle that can save you money. I'm going to my local barber every other week, so it's like 30 quid every other week, like 60 quid a month. Plus, I'm saving probably like 2 hours. Normally, when you're going to the barber, you're losing about an hour, and I'm going there twice, so it's like 2 hours I'm saving. You know how much you can do in 2 hours? You can make a video on YouTube, like I'm doing. Plus, you remember all this question I had in my head when I wasn't sure what to do when I started losing my hair. All this question was unnecessary because I realized that people don't give a hell what kind of hairstyle you have. They've got enough problems in their lives, they won't even notice that you are bald. People just don't care what you're doing with your life. And look, I'm not saying that every single person is supposed to shave their head. All I'm saying is that I decided that if I will have a losing spot on my head, I would rather be bald and shave my head completely. And this way I kind of felt like I got a control over it instead of it's my fate. you're gonna look weird, you're gonna have a missing patch on your head. I just decide like I'm gonna take it in my own hand and I'm gonna solve this problem. What is important is that to this situation, when I realized that I start losing my hair, I did respond. I did not react. And I got a bigger video about this specific topic on how to respond instead of react and what the difference are. But what I did is I respond to the situation and I took it in my own hand instead of reacting to the situation and start panicking what I can do now.